Hey, you guys, what's up? Not me having this bump on my face. Where did this come from? You can go away. Hey, y'all. If you guys are new, what's up? Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel, sorry. Hey, Cheryl. What is up? Good evening. Yes. If you are joining us, put your name, where you're from, something about your business in the comment section. You guys know I like for this to be a dialogue, not just a monologue. So anyway, we are now live on Instagram. Hey y'all, what's up? Mr. Pimple decided to pop up on my face. I don't know if it's a mosquito bite or a bump. I don't know, whatever. It is what it is, y'all. Today I decided to throw on Sally. I was like, you know what? I feel like Sally, hey, I feel like Sally needs to come on today. Okay, so we've been bunning it out, but I'm like, no, y'all. Really quick update. I am doing Vlogmas, and I'm so freaking excited. If you guys don't know what Vlogmas is, hey y'all. If y'all don't know what Vlogmas is, it is pretty much where content creators, like on YouTube specifically, will, and like any platform, but it started on YouTube, but will post every single day up until Christmas. Now, wait a minute. We are not going to be posting every day. Hey, Latanya, we are not posting every single day. We're going to be probably posting every other day up until Christmas, starting on December 1st. So I'm super excited about it. Yes, I'm so glad that you joined. I'm so glad that you're here. Hello, you guys. What's up? I see you guys watching. So if you're watching, yes, can't wait for Vlogmas. Girl, me too. I'm kind of nervous about the editing part. Okay, we're just gonna if you can join with me in prayer in a very serious note as we prepare for this. I'ma try it. And we're gonna do it, okay? We gonna do it. So anyway, hey y'all, what's up? So random, but today I'm hot already. But today we're talking about purpose, passion, and sharing your story as a creative entrepreneur, okay? And I'm not even gonna hold y'all. I have a script to follow, but I'm probably not gonna follow it. If I'm being very honest with you guys, I'm probably not gonna follow it. I just not vibing with it right now. And so I just want to go off the dome, and I already know where we want to kind of go with this conversation. So I want to know, like, from you guys, if you've ever felt like you couldn't be vulnerable on social media. You ever felt like you couldn't share your story on social media. If you ever felt like your audience isn't connecting with you on social, right? So if you're posting all this content, you're doing all this work, however, they're just not connecting with you, I want to know, like, if that's been you before. Hey y'all. Yeah, I want to know if you feel like, okay, my audience is not connecting with me, I'm not able to be vulnerable, I'm not really able to share my story. And I also would love to know why you feel like you can't share your story on social. I have a client, I'm going to disclose her, I'm going to keep her name private, of course, but I was talking to her, and this is a story like from a while ago, but whenever she told me this, I was like, that makes so much sense. But she was like, I'm afraid of really like telling my story because I don't want to embarrass the people that are a part of the story. And I was like, that's a really good point, right? So say something happened to us as we were a child that built us into who we are today, or helped, lead us to where we are today, but you feel like, okay, I don't want to share this because my mom may be embarrassed, my grandmother or my dad or my brother or somebody may be embarrassed, right? If that has happened to you, I want to know, because like that really gives me some insight as to why people are afraid to share their stories on social. We're going to talk about like ways around that. You guys, we don't have to share everything about ourselves. You guys do not know everything about me, okay? And that is purposeful because I want to keep my private life private, and I want to be the authority over like what I share and what I don't, okay? Okay. So if you ever like been like, okay, but what's the level of vulnerability? Like, do I have to share everything? Do I not? Like, let me know. Y'all, I also broke some nails today, like real ghetto, too disrespectful. I wanted these to last to the weekend, but it's all right. Whatever. Hey y'all, what's up? Y'all, I'm hot again. I turned the air down this time, y'all. I turned it to like 69. Anyway. Hey y'all. So first and foremost, let's talk about purpose. We're going to talk about vulnerability. We're going to talk about all that, but let's talk about purpose. Like, what has God called you to do? I would love to know. Put it in the comment section. If you don't know, yeah, thank you, so sweet. If you don't know what, hey, okay. Latanya, you gotta come through. What? Thank you. Hey, Shanique's Dreams. Is that right? I love this. Thank you. I want to know like what you feel like God has called you to. Okay, if that's your business, if that's your ministry, if that's your brand, if that's your online presence, what do you feel like God has called you to, and why? Okay, we're gonna dive deep today. So I hope you guys are ready to get deep with me. Okay, don't you leave because I can see you leaving too if you afraid to get deep. Okay, you here, you gotta stay. Um, so I want to know, like, what do you feel like God has called you to? What do you believe that God has called you to? What do you believe God wants to do with you right now in this moment? You may not even know your overall purpose or whatever, because sometimes we can like overthink the word purpose because it is overly used. Let's be honest. Thank you, Shanique's girl. But yeah, like sometimes it is overly used, like the word purpose. But I want to know, like, what do you believe that God has called you to? Don't get quiet now. Don't get quiet. I see y'all. Don't get quiet. What do you believe God has called you to? And I'll ask it this way. Maybe you don't know, again, the overall mission, overall vision that He has called you to, but what are some things that you know He has gifted you with? Like one of the things when I did this devotional, and it was like identifying like some of the like natural gifts God has like instilled into you. And one of the things I realized is I was really good at fostering community overall. Like in my personal life, I love bringing people together. And within business, within my YouTube channel, here in this live video, I love bringing people together because I don't want people to feel like they're alone or they're isolated or they're by themselves. I hate that feeling. I don't want anybody to feel that way. Oh, y'all, Sally may have to come off. I'm hot. So let me know. What do you feel like God has called you to? What do you feel like are different gifts that God has given you? Yes, you believe God wants me to encourage others. Yes. In what way do you believe that God has called you to encourage others as well? Like, what do you believe? What do you think? Like, what other ways do you think God has like called you to encourage others? Latanya, YouTube boo. What else? In what ways do y'all feel like God has called you? Okay. Again, I want this to be a dialogue, you guys. Like, I don't want this to just be a monologue. Okay. I want this to be a conversation. This is the whole point of live video. So I love when you guys are engaging with me. And if you have never commented before, whether in a regular video or in in a regular video or in a pre-recorded video or a live video, whatever, this is your day. At minimum, just come say hi. We're not gonna bite. I'm not gonna call you out too bad. You know what I mean? So anyway, when it comes to purpose, you guys, when it comes to sharing your story, and when it comes to believing in the vision that God has given you, when it comes to your business, you guys, sharing your story is really, really important. It's really important. It's what has made you you. Yes. Latanya, you are the freaking best. Oh my goodness. Let me take a screenshot to follow up with you afterwards. Ooh, that was the ugliest screenshot ever. Hey, Shakia, girl. Yes, I did catch you hiding, girl. I did catch you hiding, but we're gonna let it slide, okay? Because you're sharing the video, and I really appreciate that. I really, really do. Thank you, for real, for real. What's up, you guys? Hi. Hey, y'all. So, yes, you said Whitney Tillery. You said mentor, life coach, and yes, healer from past traumas. I actually have a client within my program right now who literally does very similar to what you do. I think that is awesome. I would love to know like how you got into that. Like, what do you believe has happened within your life that has led you to this point? That has led you to like have that, not expertise, but to have that ability to then share that, right? This is not a trick question, nothing crazy. You know what I mean? Like what are the things that God has placed inside of you that has led you to that? I would love to know. So yes, whenever it comes to sharing our story, you guys, I know vulnerability can be a whole different thing. And especially when you're sharing it with people online, right? Like you don't even know them. You don't even know if they're going to treat you. You don't know if they're going to be rude to you. You don't know what's about to happen. Okay. You have no idea. But whenever it comes to sharing our stories, you guys, and when it comes to purpose, they're directly connected, which is why we're talking about this right now. This is why we're talking about purpose, passion, and sharing your story as a creative entrepreneur. Because a lot of times I see coaches like kind of abandoning that part of them in their content. Now, I'm not saying you're going to get clients from only sharing your story. Obviously, there's way more to it. But for us, we like to be honest. We like to be vulnerable. Like one of our core pillars within our business and in my brand overall is like realism, is being real, is being raw and honest with you guys about like what's going on, just like life. I don't ever want to paint this facade that makes it seem like I'm like that in your mind you put me on a pedestal, because that then means that you can't stand right next to me, but we both on the ground. We're both on the ground. And if I can do it, so can you. You know what I mean? So anyway, so I know sometimes we do that, especially people like online. So I just don't want that. The time you said I'm laying down, oh, you worked a night shift and haven't been to sleep since I got off, and I got back virtually. That's why I'm quiet. Okay, cool. No worries, girl. No worries. You said I can't be missing these lives, so I'm here. I love it. Thank you. I know how, Latanya. Yes, get some rest. Oh, yes, 1,000%. Hey, Jerica. Hey, all Latanya's friends, girl. Hey, y'all. What's up? Let's see. Ooh, Cheryl, you said he's giving me 3 titles of books that he needs me to write. Ooh, primarily addressed to women 55 plus who need to move past the pain of bad decisions, wrong turns, etc. That is so powerful. That is so freaking powerful. Yes, thank you, Latanya, for inviting everybody and their mothers and their dogs. Thank you so much. Seriously, like, thank you so much. Thank you. But yes, no, I love that. Whitney, you said being an overcomer of past traumas, being resilient. In addition, having people seek my opinions and advice for all types of situations. I love that. I absolutely love that. And the reason why I'm asking you guys this is like what you do within your content, it leads to your overall business messaging, right? Like I want to know like what led you to this point. I want to know how you grew up. I want to know that stuff. Like in people online, not just me. I'm speaking like when I say I'm speaking as like your audience, okay? Being vulnerable on social media, if you want to grow, is inevitable, right? I'm not saying it's not hard. I'm not saying it's not difficult. I'm not saying it's not weird, especially because right now, we're live. We're real time talking to you guys, right? Like I'm real time talking to y'all. But whenever I'm sitting in my room or sitting like in my living room or sit somewhere in a studio, whatever, by myself talking to a camera, being vulnerable, that's a very strange concept. That is weird. It's a weird concept, right? Right? Hey y'all, what's up? So yeah, like just think of it like that whenever it comes to your content. Hey Zara, whenever it comes to your content, you guys, being vulnerable and sharing just a little bit about you. You don't have to share everything that's happened, okay? Share your scars, not your wounds, right? Like if you are still in the midst of something, you don't have to share that. You don't have to share that, right? Hey, you don't have to share all that. You can simply just like literally share what you want to share and understand that you have the ability to keep certain things private. But the biggest thing whenever it comes to social media, and especially when you're building a brand around your business, is we want to know who you are, right? We want to know that you're not perfect, okay? And that's why I mentioned the whole pedestal thing. Like I don't put myself on a pedestal. I'm about regular as regular can get, okay? And so I just want to make sure that like whenever you're looking up to like whoever your like favorite like entrepreneur, favorite influencer is, favorite person is, one, like don't put them on a pedestal like it's easier for them than it is for you. No, it just maybe took practice for them, right? It may have taken practice for them within their content to get comfortable in live videos, to get comfortable on YouTube, to get comfortable on camera, whatever that is. That doesn't mean that it's easier for them. So like whenever we like put that distance between each other, that can lead to like feeling like, oh, well, they can do it, I can't. That's not true. That we're on the same playing field. If I can do it, I know good and doggone well y'all can do it. I'm over here sweating, honey. It is hot in here. Okay? Like I ain't following nobody's script. I put one together, but I don't want to follow it. Let's see, Christy, good question. You said, how did you know your purpose? I don't know mine. So this is a great question. This is a question I get a lot, especially when we talk about purpose. And like we talked about, y'all, purpose is kind of like one of them buzzwords that we hear a lot. Girl, you fine. Hey, what's up? I'm doing good. I'm trying to wave at you, girl. There you go. How did I know my purpose? To be honest, I don't know what all God has for me. I don't. But I do know that God has called me to love people and to love Him. And so how I do that is through like my online like channels, my online spaces, okay? And to be able to get in front of more people, I use social media to do that. And so whenever it comes like, I personally, like, so for example, like your purpose can simply be to reach more people and bring them to Christ, right? And to be honest, that's all of our purposes. You know what I mean? Like that is our purpose. But how we do that, there's a method of how we do that. I do it through digital marketing. I do it through helping you build your business through marketing. I do it through like influencing and like content and all that stuff. That's my vehicle. But your vehicle is going to be different. But the real like heart of it is still the same. Like, I'm in it for the people and I'm in it for God and getting God's people to God's heart. Like, that's what I believe my purpose is, and I believe that all of us share that same purpose. So, like, people, this is just my personal beliefs, you guys, and I would love for you guys to add something as well. If you disagree, if you agree, whatever that may be. Something's in my eye, honey. Hold on. Wait a minute. Oh, I need a fan next time. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. I will have a fan next time. But yeah, that's what I believe whenever it comes to purpose. I don't think it's like this big, ginormous thing. Also, like, for me, so I heard this like sermon, and it was talking, like, the pastor was talking about, ooh, so much going on. Get distracted. I realized I was thinking, Tia, you said, I realized I was thinking too hard about what purpose is. Yes, some of us are living in it already and don't know it. 1,000%, you guys. And I honestly believe your purpose can change, right? So say right now your purpose is to be an amazing mom. Say right now your purpose is to be a bomb influencer. Your purpose is to be a bomb business owner. Your purpose is to whatever that may be. You know, serve God within that job you're in. You never know. Like, so your purpose is really like, how I look at it is I'm going to do the next step that God gave me, because something about me, I heard from this pastor, I think it was like Pastor Mike Todd, I think, who I absolutely love, some from Tulsa and all that, whoop de whoop, all that. Okay. Anyway, he was talking about God either gives you the mountaintop and not the path, or gives you the path and not the mountaintop. I know God didn't give me the mountaintop, and let me tell you why. Because me and God, we have a good relationship, right? And I am very aware that if I had the mountaintop, I would have tried to be at the mountaintop right now, right? I would have tried to be there, though, like, maybe he didn't have that for me for 20 more years or 10 more years, 5 more years, whatever that may be. And so how God works with me, okay, is he gives me the very next step. And so when it comes to like purpose, I personally believe the next step that God gives you and you're obedient to in that moment, that's where your purpose is tied. So at the end of my life, I can say, oh, my purpose was this, but to be honest, I don't know 100% what my purpose is right now. But I do know the next step God has called me to, if that makes sense. And I know that it's going to be tied to my purpose, like, overall, because my overall purpose is to love God, love people. Does that make sense? I don't know. Oh, wait. I don't know if wearing this wig was a good idea. Good question. Good question. Thank you for adding that. That was a good question. What the questions y'all got? Latanya and all her friends. Hey, y'all. What questions y'all got? I love that. I love that support, y'all. That means the absolute world to me. Thank you. Good. It makes sense. Perfect. Okay, cool. So yeah, so that's how I view purpose. I think Tia said it. A lot of times we're literally walking in our purpose right now. And because we're so focused on the next thing, we're so focused on the next step that we miss it. Like, we miss that, oh, like, this is it. I'm standing in it. Like, I personally believe a part of my purpose is content creation. And honestly, it's been confirmed time and time again, even when I'm like, God, but I don't want to sometimes. Like, and it's not because I don't want to, but it's because other things that are beneath that. You know what I mean? It's other things that are actually beneath that. Cleaning, but listening. I love that. Love that. You're welcome. You're so welcome. So yeah, y'all. That's where it comes. And I will say too, whenever it comes to, like, okay, I'll be honest, there, like, a past as in not that long ago, okay, a recent season in my life, I felt like I was trying to run ahead of God. And while in that moment I didn't see it being as, like, detrimental, later down the line I was like, all right, God, I get it. I know I've been trying to run ahead of you, and not even just run ahead of you, running without you, because I'm trying to get to the mountaintop. But how you going to get to the mountaintop without directions? Okay, how you going to get to you don't even know what mountaintop you're trying to go after. What? Like, no. So anyway, I had to humble myself, and God had to do some humbling as well. Let's be honest. It happens. But I say all that to say is, what was I trying to say? I didn't forget my point. Oh, at this point now, I really just pray, God, give me the very next step. Forget the steps after that. Give me the next step, Lord. Give me the next step. I'm going to go do that. And then whenever, obviously, your will be done, whenever you feel like I can handle the next step after that, then give me that. Because I was at one point saying, Lord, can you give me the next 3 steps? Boo, do the first step. Do the doggone first step. You know what I mean? Like, Let me get me a fan. I'm not about to play with y'all. I'm not about to play, honey. I don't even know what this is. What's your name? Confidential. Second my vision statement on it, honey. Ooh, if y'all see this wig cap, just let it be. Let it be. Let it be, honey. Yes. You said, I know one of mine is to inspire through my gifts. And like you said, it furthermore will bring people to Christ 1,000%. Like I think of, like, for example, a great example of this is My Yellow Organics. Like I absolutely love them. I followed them for years. They make my hair feel all good and juicy and moisturized. Okay. But like, is there, like, was her purpose to then go, like, to go create hair products? Maybe it's probably a part of it, but her probably main purpose, if y'all know she's a Christian, like the CEO is a Christian, her main purpose was to really bring glory to God. That's her purpose. Golly, her purpose, and she does it through the vehicle of hair care. You see what I'm saying? So your purpose isn't this like grandiose like thing necessarily. Your purpose could be to be a doggone good mom. You know what I mean? Like, you never know. Like, so that's why for me, I know, hey, Stephanie, boo. I know, like, for me, whenever it comes to, like, steps, I'm just like, Lord, just give me the next step. I don't even, at this point, Lord, I don't know. I don't know. So, Lord, you lead me, I'll follow. I'm done trying to lead myself. That was cute. That was cute, but not doing that no more. Hey, Stephanie. We ranting, girl. We hot, and this wig about to come off. Right, we want popcorn fast. We have to be humble and patient. 1,000%. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Amen. Hallelujah. All the above. Hello, everyone coming in. Yes, Latanya. Maybe content is a part of your purpose, like you said. Yes. When my cousin Voya and I started our separate channels, she found you. She told me you were helpful in her learning about YouTube. Oh, let's screenshot that. That's so sweet. Like, it's like comments like that. Like, I absolutely love that, you guys, because you never know who's watching, and you never know who's like going to be impacted by something that you say. You know what I mean? Like, you never know who's on the other side of your content, which is why I'm huge on content. If God has called you to people and he's called you to own a business, because like this is specifically for business owners, if God is, if God has called you to own a business and he's called you to be visible, then what's the best way to do that? Social media, bro, is free. Free 99, honey. Free 99. Don't mean it's easy, because it ain't. Stephanie said, oh, I'm working out listening, so my wig already off. Boo, I'm jealous. Okay, right after this, I'm gonna be like, rip it right on ow. Rip it right on off, honey, okay? Hey, y'all. Latoya, are you doing this, girl? Because there's a whole bunch of people in here, and I love this for all of us. Thank you. Yes, we all have a purpose, and whenever God, yes, is ready for it to be shown, it will happen. You have to be patient, 1,000%. Yes, 1,000%. Because if you like me sometimes, I'm going to try to run after it. And God is like, oh, here she goes. I'm going to wait till she cycle back around. She'll be back. Because I go running, and he's like, oh, here we go. And I'm like, you know what, Lord, I'm not doing that anymore. That has been exhausting. I'm tired. My legs hurt. I'm not doing that no more. No, thank you. That was cute. That was cute. Not doing that no more. Hey, Kawana. Hey, y'all. What's up? Okay. Over here on YouTube. Yes, Cheryl, you said, yes, our purpose remains the same. However, the assignment, yes, in different seasons may change to achieve that purpose 1,000%. 1,000%. And I love that. And if you guys notice, within all my content, whether it's hair care, whether it's YouTube, whether it's marketing, whether it's lifestyle, I try to bring God in some way, somehow, because I personally believe, hey, y'all, I personally believe that my content, maybe it's like about hair care, because I was big on like relaxed hair care for a while, and I still am. I'm still relaxed and all that stuff. Okay, anyway, but though somebody may come for relaxed hair care, they may then hear me speak about my faith, and maybe they're now interested, and then maybe they DM me, and now maybe they want more information about how to become like a Christian. Do you see what I'm saying? Or maybe they grow in their faith overall. So all that to say, y'all, like whenever it comes to purpose, there's the vehicle is different, okay? The vehicle is different. The overall thing is to love God, love people, bring God's people to him, okay? His like goal is for that none to perish, right? And so we can be ambassadors of that through different avenues. Like God needs people in corporate America. God needs people in businesses to help other Christian business owners like build their businesses, right? So they can bring more people in and help more people. It's like literally this big old cycle. So it's not just like, so many people think that their purpose has to be behind a pulpit. And there's no, like, obviously we need people behind the pulpit, amen and hallelujah, okay? We need that, but that doesn't mean that it stops there, right? Like, that does not mean that it stops there at all. So whenever it comes to that, like, y'all, our purposes are one far bigger than us. And so one of the things that I say all the time, if you can't do it for yourself, do it for them. Do it for us. Do it for us. Who knows who you're going to reach, right? If y'all just got here, hey, y'all, I'm fanning because I'm hot and this wig about to come off. So if you can't do it for you, if you can't pull out the camera and get on like social media and post your content for you, then do it for us. Maybe something you say will break the absolute chains off of somebody. Maybe something that you say, it's like a video, like God used your video. He put and inspired that idea, had you posted all that stuff, and then he puts the video directly in front of a person who was on the absolute edge. And was like, God, if you don't show me a sign, it may be it. You know what I mean? Like, you never know. So it's like, show up. If you can't do it for you, do it for them. Do it for us. You never know what people are needing. We will all walk through different seasons. Somebody may have this extraordinary purpose inside of them, but they're plagued with depression. So what if you've dealt with depression and you start making content and you have a business and a coaching program on walking through depression? Do you see what I'm saying? Like, though you may not be like, oh, this is my lifelong purpose, that could be your purpose as of right now, because God has people he wants you to help through that. You know what I mean? So, Christy, thank you for even bringing this up. This has been a great conversation. Yes. You said, I do understand anything you do should always lead people to God, 1,000%. Yes, lead others as God leads you, 1,000%. True. That we have all been commissioned to share the gospel. Yes. And it's all through different ways, y'all. Because there's somebody out here who, again, they might not know, like, say they're interested in, like they're lost and they're trying to find, like, okay, what can help me through this season of life? They don't realize they need God, right? But what if they stumble upon one of your videos that's a day in the life and you're reading your Bible and talking about how God helped you overcome anxiety? You see what I'm saying? Like, it's the little things. It's the little things. How do you get experience in coaching? Ooh, good question. Hey, Ash, girl. Latanya is inviting everybody, and I love this. She is the star of the show, honey. Hey, Ash, girl. Do you think it can be done on YouTube only? I am not on other platforms, but I love YouTube. Let me read that over because I just stumbled all over that question, and you wrote it perfectly. Do you think it can be done on YouTube only? I am not on other platforms, but I love YouTube. I think it is based on where you were called to. If God has said, hey, Christy, start a YouTube channel, then I think you need to start a YouTube channel. If, like, here, I don't think it's as, like, specific as that necessarily, but I know that if God has called you to start a YouTube channel, you start the YouTube channel. And then from there, if you have the bandwidth, go into Instagram and then go into TikTok. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have to go all in one. Like, start with, like, where you can manage in the beginning. So that's a great question. Like, should it only be through YouTube or can it be other platforms? We have a multi-platform approach, okay? My goal is to be a TikTok star. That's a whole other discussion, though. We're going to talk about that later. But I'm primarily on YouTube. That is our biggest platform. That is our main platform overall. That's where the majority of our community lives. And then we're also over on Instagram as well. And so you can do it multiple places. That's a great question. But yeah, you can do multiple places. I would like to share my cancer journey, how I deal with day to day. Yes, that would be amazing. My mom actually dealt with cancer, and I think, like, oh my God, what's happened to my screen? There we go. I think that would be so sweet to share. 1,000%. Yeah. Like, y'all, that's what this is about. Dash. Y'all, my dog, every live video, he wilds out, okay? Hey, David. Hey, everyone. Yeah, my dog is wilding out, y'all. Anyway, but yeah, like, my mom actually struggled with cancer, and, like, sharing those stories are huge. Like, we all have stories inside of us that can help other people. So again, if you can't get up and do it for you, do it for somebody who needs to hear what you have to say, okay? There are people literally waiting on your obedience, waiting for that video, that one thing to be placed in front of them, but God needs your partnership to do it, right? He can't just, like, I don't know, magically have this video of you pop up with somebody else. He needs your partnership, right? So yeah. Hey, Yes, he wants to be a part of the discussion, y'all. If you think about it, everything that God has brought to this earth has been through partnership with a human being. And he don't even need to do that. He's God, okay? He don't even need to do that. That is so generous and so kind for us mere humans to be a part of, to like, for him to want to partner with us. That is an honor. So if God has called you to start a YouTube channel, if God has called you to start your business, stop playing small. You know what I mean? Right? Like, if your business is positioned to help somebody else, so if somebody was bleeding on the street and you had something to help them, like, wrap it up and whatever else needed to be done to stop the bleeding, would you just walk past them in good faith? Like, say everything else is normal, it's not nobody coming after you and nothing like that. You know what I mean? Like, you would most likely stop and help them. So if your business, if God is giving you a vision for your business, right, and you are not showing up and showing out for your business, hey girl, and if you are not showing up and showing out for your business, then you are doing a disservice to the people who need you. There's somebody out there who is like, I would love to work with a coach who, say for example, say y'all looking for somebody, you're looking for, okay, how do I get more visible? How do I increase my marketing? But I want it to be based on biblical foundation, but I don't know where she at. What's up, y'all? You see what I'm saying? Like, you never know, like, who specifically, who that person is looking for. They may be looking for you, but you got to get visible. You have to step out of that. Like, stop allowing fear to hold you back. Because when I tell you guys, you don't have, this whole be fearless facade is literally that. It's a facade. Hey, Shakendra girl. It's a facade. And so don't feel like you have to be fearless in order to walk in whatever God is calling you to do. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have to be fearless. Hey, fear, you can come with me, but we going. You're not going to stop me. You can come with me, but we going. You know what I mean? Like, no, bye. So anyway. So yes. Yes. Dash wants to be a part of the discussion. Dash literally does the absolute most. Let me just tell you all that. My dog's name is Dash, you guys, by the way, if you haven't met him via a YouTube video before. I have no idea what he's doing. He's being so weird. Oh, there's a treat outside of his kennel and he's trying to get it. Anywho. So anyway, you guys, if you said, yes, come with me because we're going, period. Let's go. You can get in the backseat, you can get in the trunk, you can get wherever you need to get, but we're going. You know what I mean? Once you face it, you feel powerful. You better preach, okay? And you want to conquer more. Yes. Y'all, for people who didn't see that over here on YouTube, Tia said, once you face it, you feel powerful and want to conquer more. 1,000%, you guys. I was just telling one of my business besties this. You guys, so many times we're walking in like inaction. Okay, we're going to talk about the cost of inaction too in just a second. Remind me to come back to that, okay? Somebody help me because y'all know my train of thought be all over the place sometimes. But whenever it comes to, like, once you face it, you feel powerful, you guys. When I tell you, sometimes we think we're making progress because we're thinking about it, but there's no, like, outward, this side of my hair just looks wild. There's no outward action that we're putting into it, and we're wondering why we're not receiving the results we want to see, right? So if your goal is to grow your business, and you're strategizing in your head, like, oh, I need to do this, I need to do this, I need to do this, and all these different things, whatever, but you ain't done none of it. No. Okay, I was just with my coaching clients last night, and I was telling them, I was like, y'all, 10% planning and strategizing, 90% execution. That goes for me too. Like, just because you are scared, just because you are uncomfortable, so what? Let's do it. We all start scared. Like, do it afraid. I promise you will feel so much more powerful if you do it afraid rather than being stuck in that fear, because you have to break through that wall to get to the next one, right? So again, if you can't do it, if you can't do it for you, do it for everybody else that is needing what you have to offer, whether that's your products, whether that's your services, whether that's your YouTube channel, whatever that is. You know what I mean? Yes, Latonya, you said, hey, boo, came over here to share your YouTube link. Who on the chat wanting to know your channel? Oh my God, you were so sweet. Like, oh my God, you were so freaking sweet. Hey girl, yes, just saying hi. You were literally the absolute sweetest. Thank you, seriously. I really appreciate y'all's support for real. I'm trying to make sure I didn't miss anything over here on YouTube. Hey y'all, what's up? So yeah, anyway, okay, last thing we're gonna talk about is the cost of inaction overall. Let's talk about this because so many times we're focused on our fears and like what we're afraid of and what we don't want to like Do because it's uncomfortable. It's not easy. It's hard. Okay. I'm at the point where I'm like, I'm going to choose my heart. Okay. Whenever it comes, like say you have a business, right? And God has called you to that business, but you have to now sell your offer, sell your program. And that's hard and it's scary. You know what also is hard? Getting up to heaven and him being like, why you ain't do this? Ain't gonna be me. Ain't gonna be me. Okay? No, thank you. That is, I feel like this is the worst. Okay? No, like I want to leave everything God has assigned me with and put inside of me. I want to leave it on this earth before I go. 1000%. So you have to choose your heart, right? Like what is really the cost of inaction? You see what I'm saying? Like the cost of inaction could be that you're going to be in the same place 2 years from now that you're in right now. Though you're like, yo, I got this business. I have my offerings. I have my services. I just don't sell it. I just don't offer it because I'm afraid. Maybe you need to get in a coaching program that can teach you how to do that. And maybe I'm your girl. Maybe I'm not. It's okay. But maybe you need to partner with somebody who can walk you through how to do that. You see what I'm saying? So anyway, what's the cost of inaction of you like staying stuck, of you staying scared, of you staying like in this place of like, oh, it's hard, so I'm not going to do it. What is the cost of inaction? Staying broke? That's even harder. I'm about to hop on a live video scared before I'm about to stay broke. You see, what? I'm not about to have God tap me on the shoulder and be like, Andrea, why you ain't? I'm like, not I. No, ma'am. No. Heck, no. Like, I want to leave this earth absolutely empty, okay? Because you never know, you guys. What if there's that one person? Even if you did it for one person. And so many times we're so focused on, oh, but I only have 20 followers. I only have 200 subscribers. Bro, that's 200 people. If you were standing in front of an audience of 200 people, you'd probably be nervous. But because numbers on YouTube are so big and so vast and you can't really see the people, sometimes we take the people out of the subscriber. Every single subscriber you have is a person that decided to subscribe for your channel. That's a big deal. So if one person watches your video and that changes their life, that's enough for me, right? That's enough for me. But our goal is to be visible. Our goal is to get out there. So anyway, I'm saying that because I don't want you to like stop at the small beginnings, okay? You have to start somewhere. My channel didn't start at 50,000 subscribers. My channel didn't start at 70,000 subscribers. My channel started at 0, okay? My Instagram followers started at 0. Y'all don't even know I existed probably a few years ago, okay? Like, this is just an example, you guys. So, like, show up for your stuff, get out there, get seen, get visible. And if you want to understand how to do that, if you have a business, hey, girl, yes, Latanya is, again, star of the show over here, okay? She's sending everybody. Thank you again so much, Latanya, for referral. Hey, y'all, what's up? So, yes, if you want to learn, Larisha, hey, Larisha, girl. I love how after everybody comes in, you like say hey to them. That way I know like their first name. So thank you for that too. But yes, if you want to learn how to actually market your business, if you have a business, if you are a small business owner, an entrepreneur, or oh my God, if I can talk, or an entrepreneur wanting to learn how to get your business more visible, get in front of an actual global audience, and make money, multiple revenue streams doing that, then I invite you to come apply to our Infinite Audience Program. We only have 5 more spots left. We just welcomed in 2 people the past 2 days. And so if you are interested, I highly recommend for you to come and book a next step call with me. It is first come, first serve. Once those spots are filled, though applications close on November 21st, it can close before that because we are only taking 7 people. So applications technically close either on November 21st or whenever 7 people are in the program, whenever those 7 spots are filled. Okay? So if you're interested, you can come join over here. The link is right here on YouTube. And then I'm going to put the link over here. I don't know why I forget to do this every time. You can come apply over here on Instagram. And if you're interested over here on Instagram, you can literally just DM me the word infinite. And I have a system set up where it will shoot you over the application. Now, what I will say, you guys, don't disqualify yourself. Once you get over to the application page, at least like have the ability to just like scroll through the application page. If you feel like it resonates with you, I encourage you to apply without this further like mindset drama, without this fear of like, oh my God, like I want you to apply. It is an application process, and if you are not ready for for the program, it's okay. But I would rather you apply, and then me and my team and we work that out together. You see what I'm saying? Then you disqualify yourself from the jump, okay? So check out the application page. Again, applications are open from now until November 21st or whenever the 5 more spots are filled. We already filled 2 spots in the past 2 days. So if you're interested, come and join us. The next time we're going to be opening up, we don't know. Okay? Probably sometime in 2023. Okay? So yeah, if you're interested, come and check it out. Yes, don't forget to, oh, thank you, Kristen. Yes, don't forget to talk about action. Yes, I love you guys so much. Girl, not the pearly gate confrontation. Okay? Not I said the spy. No, ma'am. So I just encourage you guys, if you're scared, if you're like, oh my God, like, I don't really want to do a live video, it makes me nervous. Listen, I understand. I empathize with you. I'm telling you to do it anyway. Okay? So yeah, we do around here, if you're a part of this community, you know we do things that make us like scared a little bit. Okay? It helps us grow. It helps us grow. That's the whole point. Okay, and we love that for us. So I just challenge you guys to do something that makes you afraid. If you have a program, if you have a service, offer it to somebody. Try. Okay, you won't know unless you try, okay? Also, just be sure you come over and apply for Infinite Audience if you're interested. It is my signature group coaching program. It is the only way you can work with me right now. And it is for entrepreneurs and small business owners who want to learn how to get visible and get paid online, okay? Simply put. Okay, and we're using the power of YouTube. Organic marketing, you don't have to spend a crap load on ads, any of that. No, it is a simple funnel that we're going to teach you to enroll people and to work with them and to get your products in front of the people that God has called you to, okay? I'm just going to keep going, even if it's 2 or 200 people watching, LOL. Okay? You never know. Maybe God called that one person to you. Right? You never know. You got to keep going. And so many times, especially like on live videos, you guys, so many things that I hear with live videos is like, well, what if nobody joins? Or what if it's just my mama that's on the live video and ain't nobody else there? You know what I mean? Or what if it's just me? So, just do it. Do it like a whole bunch of people are watching you, because I promise you one day if you keep going, they will be watching you and you're going to wish you had practiced, right? So, do what you can now, all right? And then, you're going to post the video, and most of your views are going to come after that live video is published, right? Because not everybody's available right now. Not everybody's available right now. But for you guys who are, I'm glad you're here. You know, I'm glad we are in the room right now, because it's different when you're not in the room. However, just know most of your live video views, if you're focused on live videos, most of your live video views come after your live video is done and it's posted to whatever platform you're on. So for example, this can be posted to YouTube, this can be posted maybe to my Instagram. I don't know. Probably. So yeah. What are the questions y'all got? I'm not that hot no more. I'm kind of still hot a little bit. Yes. Yes. Okay, perfect. So, any other questions? Any other topics? You guys, we are live also tomorrow at 5:30. Let me just look at what are we even talking about. What are we even talking about tomorrow? Tomorrow tomorrow is a little spicy. Okay. 1 second, Tia, I'm about to get to your question. Tomorrow's topic is, if God called you to start your business, why are you playing so small on social media? I'm going to warn y'all now. I'm probably going to be a little spicy, all right? So bring your water, okay? Bring your milk so you can calm down the spice. I've been asked to do a content creator class. I'm so nervous. Do it, girl. Do it. Is it good to post your live videos to your platforms? Yeah. It doesn't hurt necessarily. I'll be honest, on Instagram, live videos don't have nearly as much reach as they used to. Whenever you post them, because they're prioritizing Reels right now. However, I'm we shot it, we gonna use it. So I still post them to, if nothing else, I will take it off my feed and I'll still have it in the video section of Instagram. But yes, I do post my videos to my platforms afterwards. Excuse me, what all do I do? So I think that's what you're asking. I'm actually an influencer. So I work with brands. I've worked with brands for years, like 4-figure brand deals, things like that. I only say that because that is like, from where I came from, that's a big deal, okay? So I work with brands like as an influencer. I'm also a marketing coach. I've done marketing professionally for about 7 years. I've studied it in college, did it in college as well, and then now I have a coaching program called Infinite Audience, teaching like entrepreneurs and small business owners how to market their business without having like these huge funnels, without having to do this like overcomplicated marketing, without having to do the absolute most. So that's what I do with my coaching program as well. And then of course I am a content creator as well. So yeah, actually, like weirdly enough, like because some people will start out as coaches and then create content because they're coaches. I consider myself a content creator with a program. You know what I mean? Like I'm a coach, right? But like I'm a content creator. You know what I mean? Like I started out as a content creator, and my heart really aligns with the content creation side of things. Of course, also coaching. Like that's not saying not coaching, if that makes sense. Let's see. Yes. I followed you and I look forward to I followed you. I am looking forward to it, Laura. I think willing is what you meant to say. Yes. Oh yeah, there it is. Yeah, I love it. Thank you for following. Thank you for joining the community. Come say hi in the DMs too. I promise y'all I don't bite. I love when you guys interact within the DMs. I love to like just know who's behind the platform. Like I think that's the coolest thing ever. So you know what I mean? Like, there's people who have followed me for like 2 years, and I've never met you. Like, come say hi. It makes me so excited. I'm planning it now, but Lord, it's a stretch for me. That's all right. Stretch her out, Lord. Make her uncomfortable so she can grow. Amen. Hallelujah. I was today years old when I realized that Instagram is literally forcing you to go live with a 60-second limit. Yeah, 1,000%. Yes, do it, Latanya, girl. Yes. I thought I could cheat and post a cute pre-recorded video. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. And they all go into like the Reels section now. Like any video content on Instagram is now Reels content. Hey, girl. Thank you for following and joining the community. Oh, thank you. Y'all are so sweet. Like, y'all are so freaking sweet. Thank you. Like, thank you for your support. It means the absolute world to me. Seriously. I do not take it for granted at all. Thank you guys so much. Yes, can we just like lift up Latanya, y'all? She is doing what did she say? She is doing, where did it go? The comments are moving, they were moving fast. She's doing a class and she's nervous. So if we can just pray for Latanya, her name is Latanya, let's just pray that God gives her the strength and just allow her to work through that discomfort. Allow it to be like uncomfortable so we can work through it. But that gives her the strength to keep going and moving forward through it. I'm excited for you. I was telling Latanya that I decided to do lifestyle content and still, yes, incorporate natural hair. Yes. Yes, she is going to do well. She's going to do phenomenal. Yes, I'm so excited. You're going to kill it, girl. You're going to do it. Okay, y'all, it's time to take off this wig. So I love you guys to the moon and back. Again, tomorrow we will be live again. What the topic is, if God called you to start your business, why are you playing so small on social media? So be here tomorrow at 5:30, same place, same time, all that. We're on YouTube and Instagram as long as Instagram don't freak out. But yes, we're going to be on both. I don't know if she has a YouTube channel. That's a good question. Yes, touch and agree. So Latanya, girl, we're praying for you. We're praying for you. All right, you guys. I love you guys to the moon and back. I'm always rooting for you guys, and I'll see you all tomorrow in tomorrow's live video. Bye, y'all.